the top meta Yu-Gi-Oh strategies need to fear this deck, because post Dimension Force, it only gets stronger. What's going on with ya, big dog? And it is an amazing day for Yu-Gi-Oh! I hope that your day is going magnifico, because if it isn't, don't let what happened at the beginning of your day ruin the rest of your day. Speaking of days, in a couple of days, Kendrick Lamar is dropping his next album, boy! Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I can't wait. Wait, there's something else happening this weekend? That's right, this weekend, your participating OTS store will be having a premiere event for the Dimension Force set. Hopefully they'll be playing Mr. Morale and Big Steppers while the event is going on, but you know, I guess that would be too hot of a locals, wouldn't it? The Dimension Force set paves way for so many amazing strategies. There's the Therion strategy powering up so many decks. There's even more branded Albaz support, giving anything that plays branded even more firepower. But one thing that players are genuinely sleeping on is Zombie World. Not only did this strategy get a considerable amount of support, the new Immortal Dragon Synchro monster really does so much for the strategy. Little brain zombie players just don't know yet. It's alright guys, I've been cooking in the lab myself for a decent amount of time. A little bit more time than I want to admit, but boy, do I have zombie combos for you. But of course, before I show you these terribly awesome zombie combos using some of the new cards for Dimension Force, I've been getting this question over and over again: when am I going to show the deck profiles for these combos? Well, if the viruses just so happen to line up, we will have a zombie Friday night Yu-Gi-Oh! Live duel. But for anyone that is joining my Patreon, I will be giving you guys early access to not only videos, I'll also be giving you deck profiles on these type of videos, just to give you guys an update on what I've been cooking with. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on in and show you a very basic combo that becomes really good because of the new Dimension Force set. Everyone should know by now that Zombie has always had a 2-card combo that can summon Kristan Huckley Fibrix with a Zombie World, a Vampire Sucker, and a Doom King Ballardrock. We're gonna go ahead and start off our combo sequence by normal summoning our Bazooki to our side of the field, then activating Ready Fusion. Ready Fusion will fusion summon or special summon the Alvain, the Essence of Vanity, to our side of the field, and then we'll go ahead and use both of those monsters for a synchro summon into the new Immortal Dragon. That's it, guys. That's it. We're done. Combo's over. GG's. I'm not gonna lie, it actually felt like a huge accomplishment just figuring out how to consistently synchro summon into this card, because before, the old zombie strategy did not naturally synchro into 6. We'll go ahead and use the effect of our Immortal Dragon, and we won't send Necro Banshee to the graveyard. You actually could, but I'm going to show you a couple of reasons why you should send the Gozuki instead. We'll morph our Immortal Dragon into a level 2 tuner monster, and then we'll use Mizuki to be able to special summon the Gozuki. Now, the reason why we do this, the reason why we summon Gozuki to our side of the field instead of sending Necro Banshee to summon herself, is because if we have any other zombie extenders, which I will show you in the later portions of the video, you have an even bigger combo. But the next most important thing is that Gozuki in your graveyard is an additional zombie monster for you to be able to banish with other zombie cards, which does come up. We'll use the effect of Gozuki to be able to send Necro Banshee, and then right here I'm going to go ahead and use the effect of Necro Banshee to be able to play Zombie World. I'll link summon with Immortal Dragon and Gozuki into my Huckley Fibrix, using its effect to be able to special summon a Glow Up Bloom to my side of the field. From there, you can go ahead and follow with the normal combo, linking into the Linkribo, triggering the effect of your Glow Up Bloom to be able to special summon Doom King Ballardrock, and then finishing up by synchro summoning again into your Vampire Sucker with your Ballardrock in your Linkribo, passing your turn. And on your standby phase, of course, you'll be able to activate the effect of Doom King Ballardrock, summon itself to the side of the field, and draw a card. Now, the reason why this combo is just so great is because during your opponent's turn, you can still use the effect of Kristan Huckley Fibrix, special summon your Formula Synchro to your side of the field, draw another card, and then trigger the effect of your Doom King Balladrock to be able to banish a card on the field, and then trigger the effect of Formula Synchron to Synchro Summon into the bet on the floor. This actually causes a situation where you're just gaining so much advantage from the zombie deck. All off of 2 cards will get you started, and you'll be eating your opponent's brains in no time. But if that is the only thing that I brought you here for, then I wouldn't have brought you here at all. I'm telling you, the combo gets way more deadly because of Dimension Force. I am going to add just 1 card, that's right, just 1 card to this combo, and it will blow your mind. The new Shengishi, the Spiritualist from the Dimension Force set, is a completely cracked Yu-Gi-Oh card. It allows you to send a zombie monster from the deck to the graveyard, so another welcomed Unizombie, but also can summon herself to the side of the field when banished, which is the reason why we send extra zombies, as many as possible, to the graveyard when we can, showing you the new combo for the Zombie World strategy. We're going to start off with Ready Fusion, Mizuki, and Shengashi the Spiritualist. I'll start off by activating that Ready Fusion to be able to pay 1,000 life points, special summoning the Alvin to my side of the field, and then I'll normal summon the Mizuki, kind of going like our last combo was, right? We'll then Synchro Summon into our Immortal Dragon here, and then activate the effect of our Immortal Dragon, sending Gozuki from our deck to the graveyard, practicing good habits. Now, I won't use the effect of Gozuki right here, but I will use the effect of Mizuki, banishing itself to be able to special summon Gozuki back to our side of the field. And then Gozuki will use its effect to be able to send from the deck to the graveyard the Necro Banshee. Now, it's really important, really important that you guys go ahead and activate the effect of Necro Banshee right here, and it'll all be explained in just 1 second. We will then link summon with Gozuki and our Immortal Dragon into our Kristan Hockley Fabrics. We'll use the effect of Kristan Hockley Fabrics as Chain Link 2, and then we'll activate the effect of Gozuki as Chain Link 1, banishing a zombie monster in our graveyard. But since Zombie World is activated, we don't have to banish the Immortal Dragon, we can actually banish the Alvain. So we'll special summon Shengashi to our side of the field, and then resolve the effect of Kristan Hockley Fabrics, special summoning that Glow of Bloom. We'll then use our Shengashi to be able to send our new Mad Mauler from the deck to the graveyard, the new Plague Spreader monster in town. He's actually a really amazing card for the strategy. We'll then finish up by using the Glow of Bloom for a link summon into our Link Kribo, triggering the effect of Bloom to be able to special summon Doom King Balladrock to our side of the field. Next, we will be able to activate the effect of our Mad Mauler in our graveyard. We'll reduce the level of Doom King Balladrock to be able to special summon itself to the side of the field, and then we will finish up our regular combo by linking into Vampire Sucker, and then we'll Synchro Summon into the new, oh my god, another amazing card from the set. It is going to be our Corpse Dragon Felgran. Basically, what this card does is when it is special summoned, you can target 1 card on your opponent's field and graveyard and banish it. Keep in mind, that effect can be triggered when you activate cards like Mizuki to special summon it to your side of the field, but also it can trigger its effect when a monster is special summoned from the graveyard to be able to negate one of your opponent's most important cards. This card's is kind of good. Similar rules apply here, but for players that can't afford a bet on the floor, then don't worry, I got the next best thing for you. We'll activate the effect of our Doom King Balladrock to be able to special summon itself to the side of the field. Vampire Sucker will allow us to draw a card, and we can trigger the effect of Cursed Dragon Felgran to be able to draw a card, and Doom King Balladrock, or negate a card, and Doom King Balladrock to negate. And then we can actually activate the effect of our Hockley Fabrics to be able to special summon Formula Synchron, just like how we did last time, to draw an additional card. But here is the crazy thing for you budget players: you don't have to make bet on the floor. You can just go ahead and use Formula Synchron to Synchro Summon into the next new card from the set, which is going to be Red Eye's Zombie Dragon Lord. This card can allow you to special summon your Felgran back to your side of the field, meaning that it can trigger its effect to be able to banish, and you can still trigger other effects on your field like Doom King Balladrock without having to sacrifice it. Red Eye Zombie Lord is another card that doesn't seem to give up. It can banish monsters like Shengashi the Spiritualist to summon itself, which means Shengashi will banish another zombie from your graveyard to summon herself, and can send another zombie from the deck to the graveyard. Keep in mind, we still do have cards like Mad Mauler in our graveyard as well, so the zombie strategy is ridiculously powerful. And the last combo I am going to show you, you are going to need to bring your shotguns out, because zombies are taking over. This is a combo of extreme magnitude, and all it requires you to have is a Unizombie, a Mizuki, or a Gozuki in your hand, and the best zombie monster, because it really can be any zombie monster, but Necroworld Banshee makes this combo completely through the roof. I'm gonna go ahead and start off by normal summoning Unizombie using its effect. I'll send from the deck to the graveyard. It does not matter which order that you're using these effects, it's going to be both. And we're gonna send the opposite counterpart of which we don't have. If I have Gozuki in hand, then I'll send Mizuki from deck and vice versa. I'll then activate the effect of Unizombie targeting himself. This time around, I send Mizuki, and then I'll activate the effect of Mizuki to special summon Gozuki. That old 1-2 punch, Mizuki and Gozuki in 2022 never felt so much better. I'll then activate the effect of Gozuki. We'll actually send the new Shingashi from our decks to the graveyard, and then we're going to go ahead and link summon into Crystron Huckley Fabrics. We'll then trigger a couple of effects. We want our Crystron Huckley Fabrics to be Chain Link 1 to be able to dodge cards like Ash Blossom, and then we'll make our Gozuki as Chain Link 2. We'll banish the Shingashi to be able to special summon Necroworld Banshee to our side of the field. Resolving the effect of Crystron Huckley Fabrics, we are going to special summon Glow of Bloom, and since our Shingashi was banished, we can activate its effect. We'll banish a zombie monster in the graveyard. Make sure you banish the Unizombie, not the Gozuki. I'm going to show you a really weird way to get Baron de Fleur to your side of the field, because you already know how Baron de Fleur is really powerful. It requires you to have a Gozuki in the graveyard though. We'll special summon Shingashi to our side of the field. From here, we'll use the effect of Shingashi, using its effect to be able to send Mad Mauler from the deck to the graveyard, and then we'll activate the effect of Mad Mauler. We'll target Shingashi, reducing its level by 2, summoning itself to the side of the field, and then we'll perform our first Synchro Summon. We will Synchro Summon into Immortal Dragon, and the reason why we have to do it this way is because since Mad Mauler's on the field, we can only Synchro Summon into Zombie, or I just would have straight up made the 10. Then we'll activate the effect of our Immortal Dragon. Using its ability, we will send Mizuki from our decks to the graveyard. Then we'll follow up by using Mizuki's effect. We'll special summon Gozuki back to our side of the field, meaning that we did get a level 2 tuner to our side of the field, and we also have 2 level 4 monsters on our side of the field. We can use all 3 of them for a Synchro Summon into Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord, but we didn't need to do all that if you wanted to do that, or we can make the Baron de Fleur, which provides excellent disruption. We'll then go ahead and activate the effect of Necroworld Banshee, giving us a zombie world, and then we'll do the normal things that we do with Glow Bloom, turning it into a Link Kribo, using the effect of Bloom to be able to special summon our Doom King Ballardrock. And then we will use our Link Kribo and our Doom King Ballardrock into our Vampire Sucker. So what exactly does this board looks like? Well, it is complete terror. We'll be able to activate the effect of Doom King Ballardrock on our opponent's turn, having a little bit of protection with the Baron de Fleur on the field, and then triggering the effect of Vampire Sucker to draw a card. Also, during our opponent's turn, we can still use the effect of Crystron Huckley Fabrics. We'll use this effect to be able to special summon Formula Synchron here. And then we'll use the effect of Formula Synchron to draw an additional card. We can then use the effect of Formula Synchron one more time, synchroning off itself and the Doom King Ballardrock into our Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord, which can then use its effect to be able to special summon any zombie monster we want to our side of the field. This is incredible. And if there's one thing I have to say about the zombie strategy from Dimension Force, it puts itself in a position to be a very solid contender. You know what Zombie World does against some of the top strategies in Yu-Gi-Oh! That is an automatic W. Now imagine these type of combos being able to be used against your opponent on top of Zombie World. It is going to be chaotic for the opponent to try to win a game. And that is all that I have today. If you want to see more amazing videos, especially about the Dimension Force set, go ahead and let me know down below in the comment section. Also, be sure to check out these videos if you want to see more TCG content, and then Master Duel Cali if you want to see Master Duel content, as I'll catch you on the next video.